Are you looking for creation of a course for your business? Or maybe you are a content creator who wants to create a course within the specific niche you are in. So here's how you can transform your ChatGPT into stunning course outline creator. And this process that I'm going to share with you, considering some important marketing parameters that you would like to include into creation of the course in order to make it popular, to attract the audience, and, well, have a successful course at the end. I'm Roman Martins. I'm an engineer and AI entrepreneur, and I help businesses to apply AI into their operations to scale their businesses as well. I'm curious to hear, which course are you going to make? Without further ado, let's jump into this tutorial. This Notion page outlines all the process that we're going to be going through, including the filling out the important variables. We're going to give a specific set of instructions to ChatGPT so it follows this prompt series to create a stunning outline for your course. And the setup is fairly simple. First, we are filling out those parameters. So depending what niche you are making the online course for, you can type it in here. I'm going to be following an example. So for me, I'm going to add 3D printing. That's the niche that I've been personally working for some years ago, and I love 3D printing. I actually made a little course on that before, and now we're going to use this as an example to see how well it performs as well. As a key audience, of course, it's interesting to consider who is your key audience. Who do you see is going to be using the course? I'll add 3D printing enthusiasts for my case. And for your case, you of course add whatever audience is suitable for your specific niche. As a key promise, that's the main delivery promise that you're offering to your audience. Here I'll add a complete 3D printing guide, learn how to 3D print from A to Z. As a key method to teach my key audience. So what is the tool that you are expecting? What is the method, the process, the progress that you want them to go through in order to teach them this transformation? And in this case, it's going to be blueprint, how to get 3D printing, plus video tutorials. So both having some kind of PDF available where they can go through and perhaps do the steps, and also supplementing it with video tutorials. And specific time frame, which time frame are you expecting your audience is going to be learning or going through this course? For this one, I'm going to add 30 days. And what is meant as a proof here is to create this trust element. Why should your audience actually learn this course from you and not from somebody else? Feel free to add whatever is suitable for you as a proof here. So that's basically this key variables that we're going to need to start off this series of prompts with ChatGPT. And in a Notion page is set up is so easy. And by the way, I'm going to be sharing this Notion page as well in the video description below. So jump in there and copy that, either duplicate it to your own Notion page, or you can use whatever document is suitable for you. Fill out those parameters and you can just copy, and it copies the parameter, and we can go into the first prompt and insert it. First prompt is designed to identify the desires of your key audience. So it will help us to understand who is our key audience and what desires do they have. And for each prompt, there's going to be those squared brackets, and that's where we add the variables that are actually needed for this particular case. So for instance, for target audience, I'll go up and key my key audience. I'll copy this one and I'll insert it here. Promised results. And here we take key promise, copy, insert here. Time frame, 30 days, insert here. Unique method for achieving result, copy and insert. And the proof, copy and paste. Like this, you have a prompt filled out, and now you can copy this entire prompt again, go to ChatGPT, and once you are in ChatGPT, ensure that you have the latest version activated. So ChatGPT 4.0, that's going to give the best results. Paste the entire prompt, enter, and now we're going to keep having this conversation with ChatGPT prompt after prompt until we complete the entire series of prompts. And in the end, we will have a beautiful course outline prepared for us. All right, so now it created, absolutely, here are 10 desires our target audience 3D printing enthusiasts will have when they achieve the promised outcome. Be a master of 3D printer, create custom designs, save money, launch a 3D printing business. So this is basically an ideation phase, and you can pick 3 of the best desires that you see fitting towards the audience, that your audience really want to achieve. So here you need to stand in as an expert and begin to choose those criteria that you see are going to be very, very desirable for your audience. And let's say for me, be master of 3D printer, create custom design. So number 2 could be very useful. Save money, no. Launch a 3D printing business. So that could be 2, 4, and join the community perhaps. All right, so 2, 4, and 8. And you just remember those 3 numbers of those points that are important. And then you go into the next prompt. And here it says, explore pain points. And we picked 2, 4, and 8. So it's basically going to take those points and remember those. And then it's going to explore the pain points of our main audience. Now we copy this prompt and go back to ChatGPT. Paste again, enter. 10 suggestions for potential pain points for our audience. And in the same way, like we did just before, we can pick the best ones that we see are most hurtful for our audience that can help them to choose this course. So number 1 is good one, no support network, 1 and 10, 1, 8, and 10. So I'll pick those. And those numbers then go to the next 1, 8, and 10. Now we have this prompt filled out. We copy that and go back to ChatGPT again. And this particular prompt is designed to identify key obstacles. So remember those for later. Now give me a list of 10 actions my audience does not want to take to achieve this desired outcome. What obstacles do they most want to avoid? What tasks do they dislike doing? Write this list. And here's a list of 10 actions that my audience for this particular course does not want to take to achieve the desired outcome. So reading long manuals, they don't want that. They don't want expensive courses. They don't want complicated software and so on. And pick again 3 best ones that are fitting for your course. And what I will pick is 1, 3, and 8. And we go to this prompt here, which is create key method names. And this is brainstorming to create this method. So basically the method that you're going to be teaching them that will help them to learn, well, for my case, it's 3D printing in 30 days. So let's see what it comes up with. So this is the method ideas that it created. Ultimate 3D printing blueprint, print master method, 3D printing pro guide. So you can pick whatever method you find is suitable for your niche and take that as a name that you want to proceed with. And I really like just number 1. So I'll take that, insert to the next prompt. And this next prompt, create online course names. So now we have a method that we're going to be teaching, but now we want to create a name for the entire course. So let's proceed with that. And here we have 10 suggestions again for the name of the entire course that you're creating. And I will be picking number 1. That's very nice. And you see here now we've been through a lot already. Now we're going to update all the variables, all the input that we gave it, and it's going to summarize it to update them in one single message. And that's very helpful when you need to store it. So I'll edit number 1 again here as my preference for the course name, copy it and back to ChatGPT and enter. So now it created the entire summary of the previous prompts plus those variables that we chose in the beginning, and you have it just in one single message. So we can easily copy it and save it in the document of your preference. And perhaps while you're doing those steps, if you would like to have more suggestions from ChatGPT, for instance, to create names or pain points or whatever it is, you can just ask it, hey, create another 10, or please consider this aspect and create 10 more. Like that, you can continue until you find the useful pain points for you and save those as well. So once you have saved this summary, Well, we can continue with the next prompt. The next prompt is going to look into course description that you can later use to make some posts, whether it's to be for advertising on Facebook, Instagram, whatever you're going to be using for, but you're also going to have this just general description of the course. So copy the prompt, paste it, and still in the continue of the previous conversation that we had with ChatGPT, enter. And now we have this perfect description of our course. Achieve complete 3D printing mastery in 30 days using the ultimate 3D printing blueprint. This is perfect. So copy and paste the description, adjust it to the way you like it, but this is going to be like the main description of the course. So now we can take it further to the next step, and this is creating an outline of my online course. All right, so copy this prompt, paste, and enter. So, and now based on the description and the summary from all the information that we gave it and that ChatGPT came up with, now it creates the entire outline of the course. So here it created the outline for my course, and check this out. It has the introduction to 3D printing, essential tools and materials, setting up your 3D printer, basic for 3D design, preparing your model for 3D printing, and so on. The thing is here, you have to step in now as an expert, as a course owner, and adjust this to your own preference. Maybe there's some of the modules that maybe has to be rearranged. Maybe you want to delete a module. Maybe you want to add a module or two. But now you have this very strong, appealing outline that is specifically suited for your audience, considering their pain points and desires. So this is very powerful. So this is how you can create a super custom course outline specifically for your business or for your content, for your specific niche. And amazing how fast you can actually create. Within 10-15 minutes, you can create a course outline, a draft for it that is standing strong for further work. If you're going to be using it, feel free to use this template. It is shared in the description below, so jump in there, use it, and let me know how it goes for you. What kind of course are you curious to create, and how well does it actually create an outline of the course for your case? Drop a comment below, subscribe if you like this content, and I'll see you in the next video.